Alright folks, so this is the board for our first game in our Yafsiga campaign. We're going to be going pretty slow. Going to try to explain as many of the things as we can. There is another Batrep for the game on the channel, but starting in the campaign, we're going to make sure we try our best to take our time and get as much of it right as we can. We've started off, instead of going straight to the book scenarios, we're going to try one of the Call of the Reach scenarios. So we got the recon deployment. So I was the defender. I drew to be and got to be the defender, or I ended up being the defender. So I have 3 units here and 1 clockwise. He has 3 there and then 1 clockwise. At the beginning of each round, an objective will fall from the sky. The first one has landed here. We are in the middle of the Great Restoration, which means that every time someone performs a second wind action, you get a point. You get 2 points if you control the magic glowing rock that fell from the sky down into the murks of the shadow deep. And on top of all that, we're doing it under a blood moon. So everybody gets +1 strength, +1 will, and +1 skill. As the attacker, Bill always has the initiative. So let's get after it. Archers, the Black Thorn, perform a double move. When you activate a unit, you get a choice. You can perform 2 simple actions, which are to move, melee, range, prepare, cast, interact, disengage, or do an action that you have on your profile. Or you can do a single complex action, which are coup de grace, jump, command, second wind, and crawl. We'll talk a little bit more about what each of those does as they become relevant. I'm not going to bore you with all that stuff because we're here to see models move around the table, not hear me talk. There's plenty of other videos about listening to me talk. So 2 simple actions, move, gets the unit of pole axes, pole arms.
Yeah, pole arms.
Pole arms up the field to right there. My activation. You got to activate. You have a hand, which consists of either all the black face cards or all the red face cards, and a joker. Each of your units corresponds to one of those face cards. When you play the card, that means that's the unit you're going to get to activate, which means that every unit gets to activate twice, and with the joker, 1 unit gets to activate a 3rd time. I am going to move myself up onto this objective. I'm going to move up 4, and I'm going to prepare. So that's a skill test, so I'm going to flip from the Chaos deck, and I'm looking for my skill stat or less. My skill is 5. I got a 7, so that's a failed test. No preparation. Jorgen is going to double move up to the base of this ladder. I'm going to have a double move of... Which one has the pole arm? He has the pole arm. This is Jagoran. Going to double move this way, which is our archer with longbow, moves up to join Jorgen. I'm going to activate my Queen Goju, and they're going to move up the base of the steps, and he is going to try to prepare. He does prepare. Moves up 4 and then prepares himself. He does pass the test with a 2, so he becomes evasive, which means I basically have a reflip on a failed save. Just going to move down the northern edge, heading to the west. Jagoran again. I'm going to move him, double move 8 this way. Jurgen moving up, tucking into this doorway with a double move. Make the Jubals again. They're going to try to set the tone a little bit better this time. So they're just going to shuffle around that objective a little bit. I just want to kind of bubble it in some, give it a little bubble wrap. And then they're going to try to prepare themselves again. So again, we make a skill test, looking to be less than my nope. Absolutely not. The archer double moves up onto this little bridge. I'm going to activate my Queen Goju, who's going to be moving this way. Rest also on that platform with him. Comes up the ladder with Jagatai, the wizard, who's going to move up 4 and then prepare. So skill test. He has skill 6. 6. We're good. Bill's using his joker for a fugue to take a shot here at him. So he's going to flip, looking for less. Oh, where's your card? Oh, you play the joker. Jokers can't crit, so never mind. So 4, and you have a skill of...
A skill of 7.
All right, so that hits. So then we add the power of the weapon.
Power of the weapon's 4.
So that is an 8. So then I flip, and I need an 8 or better. That is a 2. I'm going to push... Oh, wait. I have evasive, so I can re-go. And a 10 is always a save. Going to shoot again. Fail. Burst. Fail. Burst. Fail. Burst. Those are some good saves, though. Ace, I'm moving my focus self up 4. I'm going to try to lightning bolt him. With the focused, I'm currently will 8. That is a fail, but the spell has burst 2. That is a hit, and that is a crit because it's the same suit as the card that I played to activate. Save. That is a 7 or better, so that'll save. Blackthorn making a move with his last activation for the round.
Move up to this well.
Okay. Double move up to the well. Alright, so I've got my Joker left. I'm going to activate my Wizard again, and we're going to cast some spells at that dude. So skill will 8 with the Blood Moon. Forgot about that earlier. That's a hit with a 6, so you can flip to try to save.
Okay, and save.
Saves. I'm going to do it again. 7.
And save again.
Saves. Okay. And that's it for the round. We go to the conquest phase. Or Bill starts trying to clobber me in the next round. We need to figure out where the next thing is going to fall from the sky. It's going to fall into 9, which is the back middle of the southern edge. And then we'll attempt to attack.
So he's got a physique of 7.
8 right now because of the Blood Moon.
And
3 plus the power of the weapon.
power of the weapon is 4.
So 7. And it's a crit because red, heart, and heart.
Okay.
So I need a 7 or better. That's a 3. I will push my luck for the turn. Fail. Alright, so what's the crit damage on it?
Crit damage is going to be 3.
Okay, with Jagatai. And we're going to throw some lightning into his face. That's a fail. We're burst 2. That's a hit. Not a crit, but a hit. And that'll take it to power 9. Save. That's an 8.
9, 10.
Plus 2, 9, 10. Yep, that'll save. I'm going to do it again. That's a fail. Burst 2. That's a hit. Because plus 1 from Blood Moon.
And
Oh, wait, hold on. That first one would have been a hit.
oh,
We already flipped it. It doesn't matter, but that first one would have taken... Oh, never mind. That 8 was from something else. So that hits, and it's power. Yeah, you would have you would have to have a 10. Nah, that's you got a 9 because
Okay.
plus 2.
Yeah.
I have a 11.
so I will use press my luck.
Okay.
One more.
You need to flip pretty much a 10.
A10.
Oh, flips the 10. Very nice. Swinging back.
Physique 7, 8 with the Blood Moon. And
So a 7. We're good.
and one more time. Second activation.
5. What's the thing on the weapon? Power 4. Yeah, it's gonna hit. So what's the base damage? 1.
Yes.
So 1 damage. Falls down. Okay, Goju. And come up and swing at him. I need an 8 or less. That's a 10. I got burst 3 on the weapon, so we'll have another go. That's a hit at power 4, so 8.
He's got nothing. So,
Fail. It was not a crit, so 2 damage. For the coup de grace, so an unmodified physique test. Successful. And then I get to make a save. Which I do. Me. I don't have to worry about him for a few. Because that guy can't activate anymore. So I'm going to come back up here and do some more swinging on that fella. Swing, we're on clubs. Is a hit. And 6.
so AP6.
It's nothing. Alright, so that'll hit for 2. Will knock him down. Even with the disadvantage from the cumbersome weapon. Which gives me -1 to hit, but I still had plenty enough there to do what I needed to do. For Fugue is going to be to try to disengage. So he's going to make a physique save against my physique, which is 7. So you need a 7 or higher. That does not happen. So he's stuck with me. The ace and do a desperate crawl. So that's just move up to your move action. That and second wind are the only things you can do when you're down. Going The Blackthorn, his polearm group, moves up a double move to this objective. I'm going to activate here, and I'm going to move and attack there. The 8 here. Alright, but we're burst 2. That will hit and crit, and power 4, so 9. And it's piercing 1.
So only 10.
I think so, yeah. Nope. Okay, so that's going to be 3 damage. 3 damage, which will kill off one of the members and then leave one with a damage. So Blackthorn going to retaliate at Jagoran. That's a 5.
And then power 4.
So a 9. I do not hit, and it's 3 damage.
It is a 2 damage or 3 crit.
Did you crit? You critted. You did crit. So 3 damage. I'm a guardian, so I reduce that by 1, so I take 2. A simple action. Gonna swing again.
2.
Plus 4. Saves. The Chaos deck has 5 or fewer cards, so we reshuffle, and then I make my attack. That is a 9, which is a miss. I have burst 2. That is a hit. Power 4. Power 4.
So speed 1.
That's a 5. And it has piercing 1, so that's a 4. So nothing. So that'll be 2 damage.
And
Then it's... Oh, I have another swing. I have 2 simple actions. I have another swing. So we're going to do that. That's a hit. That's a 10.
Nope.
So that's another 2 damage, which will down the last member. Squads function a little bit differently. You can only second win when there's 1 left. But right now he's stuck out here with no banner. He activates Erasmus and double moves up to behind here. He's got a 2-inch range on the weapon, so next time he activates, he should be able to push through if I can't get away, which I'm going to try to do. So we're going to play the Joker to do another activation on the Queen. And we're going to first try to just strike this guy down. We hit. That's a 10. Or it's a 9. Because it's cumbersome.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Then I'll try to disengage.
Okay. So that is a skill test, right? Or is that a
Physique.
Physique test.
Physique. I get away.
Okay.
You here?
So you can skill test 7, 8 because of the blood. And 4.
Power 4.
Power 4.
That'll hit for 2
2.
on the bows. Again. 8 is a hit. Is that a hit?
Yeah, because it's 7 plus 1.
Okay. So I need a 10. Not a 10. 2. Up right there. Gonna jump down here and then try to prepare. He does prepare, so he can be focused or he can be evasive.
I'll pick evasive.
Okay. There's a token for him. I gotcha. Right there. They're gonna attempt a coup de grace right here. That will do it. They are physique 7. So then you have to make a save. You got to beat the 7.
Okay.
No, that works. It's meter beat. Meter beat.
Oh,
Meter
okay.
beat. Move up to me. And then it'll be the end of the round. So we'll go to the conquest phase and get all that stuff taken care of. Here, there's Bill's. Here's mine. Points, I will score 4 because I control this objective and this one. So first activation goes to the Blackthorn, who are going to crawl away and just bleed all over my banner. I'm going to go with these guys, and we're going to attack. I forgot that they had the ability Clairvoyant. It didn't matter because Bill wasn't going to do anything that needed a card from the Chaos deck, but at the beginning of my upkeep, I get to look at the top 3 cards and then put them back in the order. I've forgotten that for the entire game, so I was going to use it. And then they are attacking here, so I already know what this is. I'm going to flip a 7, which is going to be with my power 3 a 10.
Okay. Any Pierce?
Nope.
Okay, because he's got a DM, so which doesn't matter. Okay.
So that's going to hit for 2.
And I would need a 10, right?
Yes.
May as well press my luck. It's a good time to do it. Nope.
Nope. All right, so that's gonna be 2 damage. And then I'm gonna swing again. That's a hit for 5, only 5 though. All right, so that's 2 more damage. Does he go down? All right. Fool. So going for a second wind here. As long as he doesn't get a 10, he's gonna be fine. I did not know. I couldn't see that far into the deck. When you doing your push was the last card that I had been able to see. I use a complex action to crawl with my downed queen, Jagoran, or no, Goju. Gonna take a shot here.
So skill 7 +1 for Blood Moon.
Hits.
And power 4.
Blocks.
Okay, and second shot. Crit.
Hits. We'll push. 9, 7.
10
because of the log. So that'll hit, and that will activate the king and try to second wind. That's a fail. Move with Jurgen. I'm going to crawl with the wizard. It's going to crawl back towards his banner, so 4 inches up to the north. Second wind here again. We get it that time. He's going to attempt the second wind. He is successful. Going to prepare.
Which is a will of 5.
Nope. Oh no, 5. Then yeah, never mind. Yeah, 5, 6, but still a fail because blood moons. Who are my jacks? My acolytes, and they're going to move up 4 and try to whack on him some more. That's a pretty good number. That's going to be a 7.
Okay.
And it's a crit, so it's still 2 damage. So he falls down again. Activate Fugue and shoot down at the Jubals. That's a hit. So I need a 10. 10! Suck it!
Okay, so he's going to take a will test to make them...
So will test to try to get them targeted.
6.
So they're targeted now. +2 to the next hit.
So 6, 7, 8, 1, 9 for blood.
Yep, that'll hit. Will not block. So 2 damage.
No.
Up the queen. That's a fail. It's his Joker to activate Fugue. That's a hit. 6, 7 is not a block, so 2 damage. Well, they're all, yeah. We'll test for targeted. Are you gonna do prepare as your second symbol?
No, I'm shooting.
You're talking about targeted. Okay.
Targeted, yeah.
Okay, so they're targeted.
And then I'm gonna shoot again.
That's a miss. Your stat or less.
9, 10 plus 2.
Oh yeah. Okay. I can't block that. 9, 10. Oh no, I can block that.
Yeah.
I can block that. To dodge the second one, I have my ace, who will crawl this way. Right. So that was my ace.
And I'll use my ace to track down.
So Bill's just gonna double move back behind me. That's for sure 8 inches. Oh, good Lord. Magnets, yeah. Magnets are ruining the party. And I hate to say that because I love magnets. With my Joker, I'm going to try to stand up second wind here. That's a pass. That's a pass because I'm will 7, 8, 9, 10 for banners. So we're good. We stand up. That gets me a point. And I get a simple action. I'm just going to move closer to the objective. It's going to be a victory for my mages, wizards retinue. That's going to be a hearty handshake for Bill. And it's going to be a little bit of post-game stuff that we're going to talk about right now. As the victor, I will gain 3 renown and 1 acclaim. The campaign usually goes until one player has 5 acclaim. Bill will receive 2 renown, 0 acclaim. We're each going to draw a card from the Chaos deck, and then as the victor, I'm going to get to add +3 to it, and we're going to compare that to the Spoils of Battle chart. So I'm going to get a 7 + 3 is a 10. I'm going to get 3 renown and 1 camouflaging cloak. He gets a 3, so he's going to get 1 renown. Next, we come to the injury test portion. So anybody that ended the game downed or neutralized has to draw a card from the Chaos deck and then compare it to their chart. If you were only downed, not neutralized, you get to add +3 to the roll. So we'll start with, who is this? This is Goju. So we flip a 5, +3 because he was only downed. So he has a crippled hand. He suffers -1 skill. In the future, whenever you take these tests, every injury that you have gives you -3 to your roll. Goju, and Erasmus comes out free and clear, no injuries. After that's all concluded, you can go track down merchants who do different things. You just have to make sure that you have the renown to pay for it and the acclaim in your repertoire to do it. You can visit a merchant per time, and each merchant can only resolve each ability 1 time. And there's quite a few of them that you can go seek out and talk to. That's going to do it for today for the first game of our Yafsiga campaign. Thanks so much for tuning in, hanging out with us while we rolled some dice. I hope you have an absolutely amazing rest of your day.